Your planet is being invaded by ants? You know, that doesn't really sound like a very big deal. Oh my god! Okay, I'm here. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Jesus. Alright. We got boots on the ground. I repeat, we got boots on the ground. Just give me a second here to work this camera out, and once I get this camera set up, I promise I'll be out there helping you guys out. I just have to learn the controls. Just just give me a second, please. Come on, Damien. Control the camera. Don't let the camera control you. Ah, yes. Jet Force Gemini. Exploring deep space, visiting new planets, and helping save an enslaved alien race. After playing Bomberman 64, I'm ready for another adventure. So let's meet the crew, codenamed Jet Force Gemini. First up is Juno, and you can tell by that motherfucking walk that he's the one in charge, the top dog, the alpha, the big cheese. His parents were murdered by space pirates. Since that day, Juno has joined the Gemini squadron to ensure that this galaxy stays free from evil. Fun fact about the homie Juno: the symbol on his belt is actually a symbol of his dog. Next up, we have Vela, who is actually Juno's twin sister. She too wants to dedicate her life to justice and show people that women can be just as good in the military world. It doesn't matter how short this girl's skirt is, she can still take down space bugs like the best of them. She also has some kind of advanced aquatic lungs that allow her to breathe underwater as well. And finally, we have the little homie Lupus. This companion dog alien thing is part animal, part android, part alien. I don't know. He's built with cybernetic technology to allow him to help the squad when they're engaged in combat. One cool thing about Lupus, other than the fact that he's some kind of alien dog, is that he carries a little gun on top of his back that can shoot all sorts of ammo, rockets, grenades, plasma, anything. He's ready. Also, his feet turns into these little boosters that allows him to hover. So anyways, we're chilling, riding through space. We get a little distress call from this guy named King Jet. This king, unfortunately, is the leader of this sad, wimpy little tribal race. And I can't lie for them. Shit has been pretty grim since the ant drones have invaded this galaxy. Our main villain, Mizar, has been taking over the tribal people and enslaving them all over the galaxy. He's pulling them away from planets to make them work for him. And if they refuse, but let me tell you, that shit wild, right? That shit's scary. But the real villain in this game is these fucking controls. The vertical aiming controls are inverted by default, and it can't be changed. So if you don't like default controls, well, that's too damn bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
On top of that, moving and aiming is damn near impossible. You can strafe back and forth, and it kind of works as long as the enemy's in front of you. But good lord, if you come across a flying enemy, like these little flying robots you gotta shoot, you're gonna be in for a long time. Your best bet is to just pull out your machine gun and spray and pray, rather than trying to aim that bitch. Because if you take too long, then of course you're gonna take a lot of damage, because they're gonna shoot at you. Take enough damage, you die. You gotta start the level over. So now Juno, Vela, and Lupus have to go on solo missions to different planets to rescue these tribal people. Now don't get me wrong, we got plenty of weapons to help take out these nasty bugs. But if we can't get a hold of this camera, we ain't gonna make none of this happen. And on these planets, we have to take out some big ass bugs. Big ass boss bugs. Juno fights some ugly ass cricket roach type bug. Vela has to take on some kind of giant, ugly queen bee bug with guns for arms. And the dog Lupus actually fights the main villain. But it's like the first fight and he flees after that. After we clear these bosses and the fight with the dog, we meet back up with our main villain Mizar at his palace just to finish the job. Before we step in there to handle business, we come across like this ancient tomb and we step on the platforms and it gives us some sweet, beautiful armor upgrades. And you know we feeling good, we're fly, we ready for activity, so we on one. So boom, we get the upgrades and proceed to put belt to ass on Mizar. But he ends up fleeing to the asteroid in space. Second time he's fleeing. And guess what? It's payback for us messing with Mizar's plan on enslaving the tribal people. He decides to fly this asteroid, which is full of explosives, directly towards Earth. Yeah, it's quite the predicament. Luckily and quite conveniently, my boy King Jeff pulls up and he's like, look y'all, I got an old ship that you can use. Your ship's not gonna cut it. You're not gonna get there in time. It ain't strong enough, but I got something you can use. But there's a catch. And let me tell you, this is one big motherfucking catch. It's an old ship. He says we have to find 12 other pieces of the ship that has been hidden by the other tribal members throughout this galaxy to help keep the ship safe and from getting into the wrong hands. He says this is the only way we can complete the mission and stop this asteroid from destroying Earth. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's kind of bullshit. I think he's just saying this because he wants us to do something else for him. He wants us to do one last thing for him. He actually has one of the pieces, but he says he won't give it to us until we free all of the tribal people in the galaxy in this game, if you will. Oh, and did I mention that these parts are on different planets that you've already been to? So boy, I hope you like backtracking. There's going to be a lot of that. Oh, what'd you say? How many tribal people are there in the game? 50? Nah, not 50. 150? No, not 150. There's 282 of these little turds that we have to find.
Shit!
That right there is enough for me to not want to beat the game, especially when I was younger. I would have turned the system off, took that cartridge out, put it right back in that box, and told my mom, hey, let's go back to movie gallery because this ain't gonna work for this weekend, I'm sorry. But thank God, we have hard, diligent gamers that do the impossible. And for this final part, I had to use long play archives gameplay. So thank you for that, sir. So boom, we make it to the asteroid for one final showdown after grabbing all the tribal people. The fight isn't long, and Mizar knew what was up. He was just gonna get his ass kicked a third time, but he was just delaying the inevitable. But after the fight, Mizar's body opens up. The giant bug creature he was, his body opens like some kind of robot hatch, and inside is another tribal person.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn little ass on.
Turns out it's King Jeff's brother, who was jealous of King Jeff and decided he wanted to overthrow him and take over the universe. We say that we're going to take him in, put him under arrest with the Galactic Squadron. But King Jeff says, no, we gonna deal with him. We have a way with these boys and we gonna handle it. So I was like, alright, that's fine. But then we redirect our attention back to the asteroid. Remember, that was laced with explosives. So one of the drones that is working with us volunteers out of the goodness of his robotic membrane that he's going to help fly this explosives into the asteroid to help save our planet. And Juno helps pilot the drone down into the center of the core of the asteroid. And boom, whole asteroid explodes. It's a beautiful thing, baby. It was like Apollo 13. It was like that movie Apollo 13 Armageddon type shit. Yeah. And that's it. We saved the world, saved the universe, and stopped the entire race from being enslaved. So that's the game Jet Force Gemini for you. A great game, but lackluster controls and a huge requirement for you to even face the final boss. But you know what? I still enjoyed going back to this game, and I'll probably play it again. Maybe the first few levels. I ain't gonna go that far again. Thanks for checking out this deep dive on Jet Force Gemini. I think the next game we're gonna check out is Glover 64. Catch you on the next one. This is Damien signing out.